get into today's lesson. Okay, let's recap a little bit what we talked about in the lesson on Monday. We spoke about 5 different ways to factorize. Does anybody remember some of the ways that we talked about? 5 or 6 different ways to factorize. Do we remember? I'll make it 6. Hello, Amgelang. Good. I love it. It starts with HCF, which is our default setting. Teacher Nels, can you help Busani out? Because I was just speaking to Busani a second ago. Good. We have HCF, and then we have common bracket, which I agree with you guys on, common bracket. And then from common bracket, we had grouping. Grouping leads us into common bracket, right? And then we had dots. And then we had trinomials, excellent. And the very last one that we did, that's it, Amy, excellent. We did cubes, good. So if we wanted to factorize all 4 of these that we look over here, the ones that are named differently, they're numbered very weirdly. We are first going to then look at whether it is, whatever it is we're doing has a default setting. Can we take out an HCF? Look at H, guys. Let's look at H. Do we have an HCF at H? Let's look at this number over here, guys. H. Can anybody tell me what is my HCF here? Ooh, and look at Kimototlo saying, no, ma'am. Look again, look again. Yes, good. Y is our common factor. We can take Y out as a common factor. Gabriel, unfortunately, we can't take out 2 because 2 doesn't go into 9 without leaving a remainder. So we can take out Y, that's for sure. Okay. That's okay. That's okay, Kimototlo. It happens. It's okay. That's okay. So we can take out Y. Hello, Slay Queen. I see you there. All right. If we take Y out, we're going to have 16x squared Y minus 8x squared plus 9. Okay. Now, unfortunately, the thing that we have left also has nothing in common. So we can't factorize it any further. So this is the final answer that we're looking for. Let's look at F. What kind of factorization would we use for F, guys? Have a look at it. No HCF. I don't see an HCF. So what would our next thing be? Ah, good. Everybody's with me. The next type of factorization would be dots. Excellent. So factorize for me, guys. I know that if I see dots, I have to open 2 brackets. Hello, Mamelo. I put a plus in the one and a minus in the other. Finish up for me, guys. What goes at the beginning? Yes, Buntle, that's the final answer for H. Okay. What would go in this first bracket? Not just X, Nicole. Remember, you need to square root the whole thing. Good, Amgelang, good. There's a 2x here and a 2x here. And over here, we would take the square root of 9. So we would have 3 and 3. Hello, Kabu. All right, let's have a look at C, guys. What kind of factorization are we looking at for C? Is there a common factor? No common factor. Good. So we know we're looking for a highest, not a highest, when I'm saying a highest common factor. We're looking for a trinomial. We're factorizing a trinomial, guys. Okay, so we're going to open 2 brackets again, right? I know for a fact that one of my factors are plus. Okay. Yes, Kutle. Kutle says, at school, we call it a difference of 2 squares. That's true. So all we did, Kutle, is we wrote this. We said a difference of 2 squares. So we just, we shortened difference of 2 squares to dots. Does that make sense? Difference of 2 squares, dots. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to have a plus and a plus here. Yes, that's the word. Thank you. Nicole, I'm a math teacher, man. I'm a math teacher. Abbreviation. Acronym. It's not an acronym. It's a Yes, it's an acronym. Ah, guys, my English is not Englishing, but you guys know what I mean. You know what I mean. Yeah, it is. It's an acronym. Right. Okay, so if we factorize over here, I'm going to have x here and x here. And then, guys, I need factors of 21 that will add up to give me 10. What are those numbers? Amy, you didn't even let me finish. Okay, good. 7 plus 3 is equal to 10, and 7 times 3 is equal to 21. Excellent, guys. I want you to do the same with L. Do the same with L, guys. We know that L is a trinomial, so we're going to open 2 brackets. And because there's a minus here at the end, I know that my signs will look different. There'll be a plus and a minus. An X here and an X here. I need factors of 6, guys, that when they are minused, they will give us -5. What are those numbers? Good, Waruna. If you just say 6 and 1, which one is positive? Which one is negative? Amogelang, be careful. 3 minus 2 is going to give us 1, and 2 minus 3 is going to give us -1. So it can't be 3 and 2. Okay, that's it. Amy's on fire today. Sure. Amy's just like, Balisa, don't forget your signs. Good, Waruna, that's it. 1 is possible. 1 is possible. Positive. 1 is positive. And 6 is negative. No worries, Chifaro. It's awesome to see you with us again today. I know, Nicole, I'm running out of the airtime. It's finishing today. It's going away. I'm sorry, guys. First, it's my drawing. Now they are attacking my FAL English. Ish, guys. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and look at algebraic fractions. Thank you. Oh, Amahalang was like, I saw Kabo say next week it's me. Yes, Kabo, I'm with you. I like it when you guys want to do the things. Love to see it. Awesome stuff, guys. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so we're going to be doing algebraic fractions today, guys. And the number 1 rule that we need to know about algebraic fractions is surprisingly or unsurprisingly that we need to factorize everything. I don't know if Teacher Coco saw this one coming. I don't know if you saw it coming by making us factorize all of these things that we've been factorizing, but the number 1 rule for algebraic fractions is to factorize everything. And once we're done factorizing everything, then we can cancel what's common on the top and what's common on the bottom. They get to cancel each other. So we'll take what's on the top and on the bottom, cancel. All right, so let's see how we actually put this into practice. Now, if we look at A over here, guys, if we look at the top, don't forget, guys, what is our default setting? What is our default setting, guys? Thank you. Good. It's HCF. So look at the top, guys. What can we take out as a common factor on the top? Good. You, Amgelang, you are on fire. Good. It's 2x. So we're going to take 2x out. And what do I have left? I'm going to get x plus 2 left. Right. And then on the bottom, I'm going to factorize, and I'm going to see that my HCF at the bottom is x. Right? Open brackets. And if I factorize, I'm going to get x minus 1 left. And then I'm going to see what's common on the top and on the bottom. I can see that there's an x that's common with another x. So my answer in the end is actually 2 multiplied by x plus 2 over x minus 1. This is my final answer. Okay, so there isn't really much to it other than the fact that we need to factorize, see what's common on the top, see what's common on the bottom, and cancel those out. Okay, I'm going to do B very quickly, and then I'm going to leave you guys to do C so that you guys can just get an idea of what we're doing. All right, if we do B, I'm going to look at the top and I'm going to say, what kind of factorization can I do here? HCF. Let's say I canceled them out. Okay, there was an X here and an X here, and I canceled. Okay, cancel. That's what I did. All right, so on the top over here, I'm going to take out X as a common factor, and that's going to give me X plus 3. And then at the bottom, I noticed that there's a trinomial. So I'm going to open 2 brackets for my trinomial. And I can see there's a minus, so they'll have a plus and a minus, x over here, x over there. And then I need factors of 3 that are going to subtract to give me 2. So I know I need a positive 3 and a negative 1. Now I'm going to notice that what's common on the top is x plus 3 and at the bottom, x plus 3 as well. So my final answer is going to be x over x minus 1. Give me a thumbs up if what I've just done makes perfect. It should make perfect sense, guys, because we've been factorizing. It is, it's because it's that easy. I didn't make it look easy. It's literally that easy. It is that easy. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a few minutes. I want you guys to try C and D, and then I'm going to ask for 2 volunteers to give us their answer and how they did them. If you're still stuck, I want you to wait for us to look at the answers. Try your very best to at least factorize the top and the bottom of these, and then we're going to come and look at the answers and we'll have a conversation, you and I. Everybody, you've got 4 minutes. Okay, go for it. Tita. Anutita, did you just get here? Did I say make a sum in Dutch? Oh, no, I said no such thing. Anutita, what's going on your screen? Oh, okay, Teacher Nelly will help you in just a little bit. Teacher Nelly will help. Don't stress. Oh, Teacher Nell's not me. All right, remember to pop your favorite emoji in the chat once you're done. Sure, Kamo, that was super fast, lightning fast. Hi, Swella. I didn't see you were here. I love this one. Kama, your twin. Who's your twin? I now need to find out who your twin is. I didn't know you had a twin. Hi, Kahelelo. Lovely emoji. Hi, Tina. Uche, is that you? Is that your favorite emoji, or is that you telling me to shh? Didi. We're starting a GoFundMe just to buy McDonald's. Really? Ah, Cabo, I like that one. That's a nice one. Short, Rukang, no worries. No worries, Ayanda. Hello. With that being said, guys, let's get started on these. Okay. Oh, yes, Kimoto, put your hand up. Absolutely. Chifaro, is that a white flag? I can't see it because it's on a white background. Hi, Kimoto.
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
I'm excellent. Thank you. So great to hear your voice. Love it. All right, are you going to do this? Tell me, how are we going to factorize C?
Okay, ma'am. For number C, I wrote for like the numerator. I said x minus 4. Then close brackets, then open bracket, x plus 2 close bracket.
Beautiful. And then at the bottom, what did we do?
Divided by x open bracket. Then x minus 4.
Wonderful. Excellent. So our answer would be?
The numerator is x plus, oh, you cancel x minus 4 and x minus 4.
Good. So our answer
Then
would be?
X plus 2 over x.
Ah, you rock star, you. Do you see how nice it is when you can do things and you know exactly what you're doing? Easy
Yes,
stuff.
ma'am.
Just bam, 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 killing maths, killing it. I love it. Love to hear it. Sure, awesome stuff. Guys, we're off to the things. Swala, are you going to do the next one with me? I love seeing hands. Love seeing hands.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, my sweetie.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. Yeah. Can I try?
Okay. Yes, absolutely. Go for it.
Okay. I started by taking out a common factor on the numerator, which is x. Then gonna be x open bracket x minus 5.
Awesome. And the bottom?
Then I did the dot method, and I said open bracket x plus 5. I factorize it.
Good. Yes. Continue.
Then x minus 5.
Good. Next step.
Then I cancel x minus 5 on the numerator and denominator.
Awesome.
The final answer is x over x plus 5.
Ah. Flowers everywhere. I love to see it. You guys are amazing. Wow. Well done, Swela.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ah, I love to see it. I know. Come, guys, the maths is mathsing today. You know what I mean? Like the maths is doing the things today. I know, but it's like, you know, like when you go to those poetry sessions and you're feeling the vibe and you go, I'm feeling the maths, guys. I'm feeling the maths. I'm feeling it. And I love the way you guys are doing maths. Okay, give me, on a scale of 1 to 10, how comfortable are we with factorizing and fractions, canceling? Because we're about to step it up a notch. Okay, Gabriel, 0. Gabriel, if we're at a 0, then you need to come speak to me so that I can catch you up, my sweetie, because I want you to be where we are. Okay. I know, Michael, -10. Anotita, what's up, my sweet? What's up, my dude? Okay. Hello. What's going on?
No, I just wanted to answer E.
Ah, excellent. Okay. Just give me 1 second.
Okay.
All right. Okay. We're going to do it very quickly because we are going to move on to something else. Okay. So I want you to do it as quickly as you can. All right. Factorize for me. Let's go.
Okay. Factorize the top, which is open bracket x minus 4. And x plus 3.
X plus 3. Good. Over.
Then for the denominator, it's x open bracket and x minus 4.
Excellent. Then next
x
step.
Minus 4 cancels the x minus 4. Both cancel the denominator and the numerator. Then your answer is going to be x plus 3 over x.
Wonderful. All right. Anutita, this is why we don't cancel the x's. Okay. Because if I cancel what if my x was equal to 2? If my x was equal to 2 and we cancel, you're telling me my answer is 3. But if x is equal to 2, then the top part is actually 5 and the bottom part is 2. So you're telling me that 5 divided by 2 is equal to 3. That's not true, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's why we don't cancel. If we've got x plus 3, we can't cancel them. They're not the same thing. Okay, we have to just leave it exactly the way it is. That's why the answer stays as x plus 3 over x. Okay, I hope everybody heard that. Anotita did that amazingly. Chifaro, if you want to do it, please put your hand up and come do it for me, my dude. I'm happy to hear you do this last one for me. Are you here? No? Oh, okay. That broke my heart a little bit, but it's fine. All right, I'm going to do this top one very quickly, guys, because we're going to run out of time a little bit. So 2x is equal to x plus 7. Right. Now, if you guys have noticed, at the bottom, our default setting tells us that we need to take out an HCF. So I'm going to take out an HCF of 2. I'm going to do it over here, actually, because if I take out an HCF of 2, guys, I'm going to get x squared plus 2x minus 35 left down here. Right. So I'm then going to open 2 brackets to factorize my trinomial. Okay, now if I factorize this trinomial, I'm going to get x over here and x over here. And I want a positive 2, so I'm going to put plus 7 and x minus 5 over here. Because 7 times 5 gives me 35. Now I know that my x plus 7 and my x plus 7 will cancel, but also 2 and 2 will cancel. So my final answer will then be x over x minus 5. And for those of you who are still scratching your head like, yo, ma'am, so fast, take a screenshot. Take a screenshot and have a look at how we get to this idea and this understanding of what's happening. Okay, take a screenshot. Trust me, if you do it slowly, you're going to get to the answer that I've got here. All right, let's step it up a little bit, guys. Okay. And I know I'm waiting for the, I'll give you guys a second with the welele. I knew that it was going to happen. I knew it was coming. So I was like, let me give it a second for everybody to come back. Okay. You see, and then Kimututu was like, Nazo, okay. Nango, okay. Look now what ma'am is doing. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's not panic, guys. Let's not panic. All right. I just want to do something quickly before we continue. All right. So I'm going to take this first question that we have, this one over here, and I'm going to move it over to the side. We're going to do it over here on the side quickly. Don't stress, guys. There is my welele. I knew it was coming. Thanks, Tinswalo. All right. So I'm going to ask you guys again. What is the #1 rule for algebraic fractions? What is the rule, guys? What does the rule say? Not HCF, that's our default setting. The #1 rule is to factorize everything. Factorize everything. Factorize, thank you, Caleb. Factorize everything fully, not even just factorize. Factorize everything fully. Okay, so I'm going to notice, guys, even the bottom. I notice over here that I have 4 terms. So I know that I have to factorize over here using grouping. I have to group over here. This over here is going to be a trinomial. All right, at the bottom over here, I've got dots. And over here at the bottom again, I've got again a trinomial. Okay, so do you guys remember in grade 7 when you guys were learning fractions? They said that if your fraction looks like this, 2/8 times 4/6. Do you remember they said that we can cross cancel, guys? I can cancel 2 becomes 1 and 6 becomes 3 and 4 becomes 1 and 8 becomes 2. Do we remember this? Yes? In grade 7, when we used to solve for fractions, we could cross cancel. Good. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to factorize everything. And then we're going to look at what we can cross cancel. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to see if there's anything we can cancel this way, cancel that way, meet somewhere in the middle. Okay, so over here, if I factorize the top part, let me factorize this grouping over here. I know that these two first buddies over here have B in common. So B comes out and I will have A plus 3 left. And then I'm going to notice that these two over here also have A in common. So A comes out and I have A plus 3 left. Over at the bottom, I've got dots. So I'm going to open two brackets, A plus 3, A minus 3. Times, I've got a trinomial, so I'm going to open two brackets. Over, I've got another trinomial at the bottom, so I'm not going to waste time. I'm going to go ahead and put the things there already. Right. At the top, I'm going to get an A here and an A there. And then because I want positive 1A over here, I'm going to put a positive 4 and a negative 3. Yo, Amukhalan is keeping up with me. So I don't know why you guys are like, hey, what fun so guys, all we're doing is we are factorizing. Okay. At the bottom, I'm going to put an A here and an A here. And I want you guys to notice that there's a B squared. There's a B squared over here, which means I need to put a B and a B. Okay. Now I need factors of 6 that will give me 7. So I know that's going to be plus 1B plus 6B. 6 and 1, that's it. Guys, when you guys say Amukhalang Charles books, I believe you. I believe you guys. I believe you guys. All right, I'm going to clean this up over here, guys. Let's clean this part up, this one over here. My common bracket over here. What is my common bracket, guys? Good, it's A plus 3. So we're going to take A plus 3 out. Actually, let me do it on the next line. Okay, I'm going to do it down here. We're going to have A plus 3. And if I take A plus 3 out, what do I have left? If I take out my common bracket, what do I have left? Good, Nkechi. B plus A or A plus B. It doesn't matter what order I write them in. I'm going to write A plus B because I can already see that an A plus B is going to come out somewhere here. Right. Over A plus 3 and A minus 3. Multiplied by A plus 4, A minus 3, over A plus B, A plus 6B. Okay. Now we're going to cross cancel, guys. We're going to cross cancel. There's an A plus 3 and an A plus 3. There's an A plus B and an A plus B. There's an A minus 3 and an A minus 3. What is the answer, guys? What do I have left? I have A plus 4 on the top over A plus 6B on the bottom. Done. Look at that, guys. That's it. That is the whole answer from everything we've just done. Now, I'm going to ask you guys again. Was this actually complicated? Don't you dare say yes, because it actually was not. Chifara, no. No, it's not. It's not. We're doing exactly what we've already done. I can understand you saying a little bit. Yes, it's a little bit complicated. But the one thing that we need to be able to do is factorize everything. Factorizing is the most important part of this whole thing. Caleb's like, when you do it, it looks easy. When we do it, oh, I know. But you'll notice by the time you get to grade 11, you're gonna see the grade 10s at your school doing these things. You're gonna walk past and you're gonna be like, yo, I miss those days. That looks so nice and easy. I miss the days when I could do that. Listen. Guys. Okay. All right. Let's look at the next one. Let's look at the next one, guys. Now, oh, hello, Mawande. It's okay that you're late. It's okay that you're late. Sometimes it does happen. Let's look at B, guys. And before we continue, no, we're not going to do it in grade 11. It's a grade 10 concept because you already know how to, do it. Okay. I want you guys to pay close attention to this divide sign here in the middle. Okay. To the divide sign in the middle. When we see a divide sign, guys, if I say to you a half divided by 6, let me not say 6, let me say, 6 over 12. What do we do? Yes, Waruna, that's it. That's it, guys. We will tip and times. Michael, we will not viskender. We will tip and times. We are tip and timesing, not viskending. Okay, I don't even know what that's, That's it. So Mamela, what we're going to do, I know what it means. I know what it means. I thought, yes. Short Chifar, I'm going to go back in just a little bit. All right, so we're going to take this top part and we're going to put it at the top, and we're going to take this bottom one and put it at the bottom, or the top one and put it at the bottom, and then we're going to change the sign in the middle into a multiply. Okay, are you guys with me there? I'm going to take a quick screenshot of it so that I can put it on the side and we can do it together. Okay. Give me 1 second. We're going to move over to the side just now. All right. For those of you who wanted to take a screenshot of this one, you've got 5 seconds. 4.
And Palesa as well also wanted to take a screenshot of the previous part that we did, not this one, the other one.
Okay, the top part. Okay, I'll go back in just a little. Palesa, I'm going to go back once we're done. Okay. All right, guys. So here's your next challenge. I'm going to leave it up here for a little bit. Have a look, guys. Let's help each other out before we even get started. Let's help each other out, guys. What kind of factorization are we looking at over here? What kind of factorization are we looking at? That's it. Nicole, fire. Amy, fire. Gushe, wonderful. Cubes. We know that there's a cube over here. Right. Excellent, excellent. 100%, guys. What kind of factorization do we have down here? Down here, we've got dots. Good. It's a difference of 2 squares. It's dots. Excellent. We've got dots. What about over here? Good. Trinomial. Okay. I'm just going to help you guys out very, very quickly. I just want to see if I am 100% correct. No, I may be wrong. I may be wrong. I'm going to leave it. And the bottom one is also a trinomial. But remember, guys, remember, we need to tip in times. So when you factorize this one, factorize it up top here. And when you factorize the top one, factorize it down here. Give me a thumbs up if that makes sense. Okay. And once you're done, you need to put a multiply sign in the middle. I'm going to give everybody 4 minutes. You've got 4 minutes. I want you guys to see if you will get to an answer for me. Okay, go for it, guys. Okay, Amokalam, just for you, I will put them upside down. Okay. Y cubed minus 64 over y squared minus 16 times y squared plus 9y plus 20 over y squared plus 4y plus 16. That's it, Chifaro. Now, I've changed the sign. Now I need to factorize. Hi, Bo, come on. Snake Queen, what are you getting at? What are you getting at? You know how to do this. Don't even be like that. You know you got this. All right, guys. Get to it. Get to it, guys. Yes, Slay Queen.
Ma'am, while everyone is
Yes.
busy, do I not have a story for you? Oh my gosh.
Yes.
So I was writing my maths paper, right? And then like after that, like I get to like a question, I think it was question 6. Yes. So like they were like solve for X and Y. No, it was like try and find X and Y, something like that. And then like I was so lost. So like what I said was X just needs to move on. They must stop trying to solve and find left and right.
You did not write that.
And I put I put a full stop after that. I think like
you
30 minutes,
said,
like 30 minutes
for
since
X
like
and
the
Y,
exam
and
passed.
you said X just needs to move on. That's
Yes.
what you actually wrote.
Yes.
I need to come mark at your school. I need to come mark your paper.
So after that, like not even 13 minutes had passed and I was already getting called into the office. And they were like, do you think this is funny? And like with a straight face, I was like, yes. Because it was.
Actually, technically, I understand where you're coming from. I understand where they're coming from, in that you could have at least attempted the question, but you know, because I'm not your teacher, I think I'm free to say, girl, that is funny. That is, it's funny. I don't know what else to say. It's funny. I probably shouldn't be.
Ma'am, I was experiencing burnout like literally through the exam paper. I didn't understand how. Like I'd studied for like the whole night, and then after that, I was like, you know what? It's chai. Close the books. I slept. Get to the paper, and I was like, yeah, shikukuku. It didn't make any sense.
I'm sorry, Masudi. I'm sorry. But you know what? I'm glad that you have a sense of humor about it. That shows that you're a South African. You have a sense of humor about anything. No shitting to the dark, we still laugh. Earthquakes, we create TikToks. President is a scandal. TikToks. We are a family. You know what? You know, you are a South African through and through. I love it. I love it.
Bye, ma'am.
I'm actually going to ask our video editor to take just that story out of today's lesson, out of today's video, because there are a couple of people who need to hear this story. I have to. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, ma'am.
I love it. Oh, guys, you guys have personalities for days. Okay, Nkechi, remember, if we were doing fractions, 1/2 divided by 6/12, to change this divide into a multiply, we need to change it into a multiply and flip these two around. Okay, that's why. All right, we're going to get to the answer. Okay, we change the division sign to a multiply. Thank you, teacher Nelly. All right, so I'm going to factorize the cube for Isayan. Okay, yes, I also call it KFC. Okay, I call it KFC as well, yes. All right, so I'm going to cube y cubed minus 4. Anutida, do you want to finish up?
No, not really. I just have a question. How do you factorize 16? Because I'm trying to get different numbers, but I can't get the 4y.
Oh, for the 4y, and I knew that would happen. I knew it would happen, and I'll show you
I was like
why.
wondering what's going on here.
Okay, I'll show you why. Here's why. Here's why. Because if we factorize this cubed over here, we're going to end up with y squared, and then we'll have a 16 over here because y squared is y squared, negative 4 squared is plus 16. And then I need to multiply these two things together. Y times negative 4 will give me negative 4y. And then I need to change the sign, plus 4y. So the thing that goes here in the middle is plus 4y. Do you notice, Anutida, that that thing is going to cancel out with that thing?
Oh.
They're going to cancel each other. They're going to cancel each other. That's why we can't factorize it, because we're going to cancel it out. Okay, now I know you can do the rest of the factorization. So yes, the rest is pretty simple.
Okay.
All right,
so
let's do the bottom.
Denominator. Okay, yes. So our answer down there is going to be y minus 4.
Good. And
y plus 4.
good, y plus 4. Excellent. Multiplied by, factorize this top part. This top part factorizes pretty nicely. Factorize.
So
What are we
the
going
y
to do?
squared plus 9y, that one.
Yes, yes. Y squared plus 9y plus 20.
Yes, so it's going to be y plus 4 and y plus 5.
Good. Y plus 5. Excellent. And then this bottom part we just figured out doesn't actually factorize. It's exactly the way it does. Right. Cool. Now think about what can we cancel, top and bottom. So.
Well, we're going to cancel the y plus 4 and the y plus 4, the y minus 4 and the y minus 4, the y squared plus 4y and the y squared plus 4y plus 16, those two.
Good. What do I have left?
Y plus 5.
Y plus 5. So all of that work just to end up with y plus 5.
No, okay, the reason why I didn't see that y squared plus 4y on my previous for y cubed minus 64, it's because I kind of factorized it much more. I said y squared minus 8 and y plus 8. Then I factorized it again and I got y plus 4 and y minus 2.
But that's because you thought that this was a difference of squares. It's not. It's a difference of cubes. So it was necessary to do that. Okay, but you know what? It's good to make the mistakes now and learn from them now, not during an exam. So we're pretty chill. Yeah.
Exam days are
no,
over.
you can't say that. There are other exams still coming up. We're still learning, dude. We're still learning.
This term was bad. This term was horrendous. Actually, the paper is just discombobulated me. Like, I don't know where these words are coming from.
You're even using English now because the maths is mathsing. But you know what? I give you props for trying, my dude, and always asking questions when you have to. I appreciate it. And look, we finally figured out the answer. We got there, yeah? We got there. I love to see it. Awesome stuff. Very well.
I also found this thing in the test and I was like, what is going on here? So I ended up leaving the y squared plus 4y. You kind of jump started my memory. All I'm saying is that the past paper bamboozled me. And that's another word.
It's gonna be okay. I promise. It's going to be okay. It just takes a bit of practice. I promise.
That report is gonna end my reputation of being a child. I'm dead.
I'm sorry. But you know what? We're practicing. We're doing maths now. We're gonna be okay, dude. I promise. Don't worry. I'm here. I'm not gonna leave you guys in the dark. We're gonna do it together. Okay, so don't stress at all. All right. Thanks, Adotida. Thank you. All right, guys. That's the end of today's lesson. We're gonna have to do the quiz. I want you guys to take a screenshot of all of these questions here, because I'm telling you guys now, the faster you get at factorizing, the easier all of this gets. No worries, Asipe. Wait for Teacher Nelly to put the link to the quiz in the chat and then you can rush off, okay? And then you can just copy the link to the quiz. Thank you, Teacher Nels. All right, guys. Chifaro, all of this stuff is going to come up in your final exam again. So at the end of the year, we're going to do it again. Okay.